This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on another team from the ACC, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First down here for this offense. Same tailback, another carry. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with me.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Caught behind the line. It's White. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's White. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. To the air. It's Henderson. incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
The Mountaineers hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, West Virginia. They strike first in this national title bout. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Barnes. Tackled at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. It's a heavy formation, extra blockers on the field. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Makes a nice move there. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
What a play by this defense. It strung the quarterback out on the pitch. Did a nice job of being able to have assignment football. Everybody has a man. Nothing the offense could do there. That's just great defense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Wants to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. Finds room at the 30. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a 1st down. Now it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. He's brought down out at the 46.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought it down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Grab behind the line. It's Claiborne. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Look out, room to run here. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First half from the 30.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The Demon Deacons getting set on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Hernandez. Touchdown, Wake Forest, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To the air, it's Henderson. Makes the grab. It's White. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down his quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. They're going to run the option. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to the left. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He hands it off from the gun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. Quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball. And eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and affected.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's reeled in. It's Hernandez. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
And the Demon Deacons line it up with first and goal. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Wake.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are 2 different things.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. And he stopped with the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Running back grabs it on a screen, powering through the defender. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on this screen play.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Pressure is coming. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Had the big play to start the drive, but now 2 incompletions. They face a 3rd and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Wake Forest sends the offense back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, giving him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Extending the play now. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Pulls it in. It's Hernandez. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for some space. It's Claiborne. Picks up the first, looking for more. That play moves the ball across midfield. They'll be set up with a first down at the 41. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The Demon Deacons begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Demon Deacons looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
He's been sharp on these touchdown passes today. That makes 2 for him now already. He's reading the coverage as well and making the right throws.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to pass. It's Henderson. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. And he'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
So they'll spot the ball near the 15-yard line.
They fumble on the punt return, and now some new life for this offense that just left the field just a few moments ago.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. They'll try the option play here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
They'll run the option. The back's got to run the pitch. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. First down, move the sticks.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught in the backfield. It's Claiborne. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught near the sticks. It's Claiborne. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
The Demon Deacons will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Trying to create here on the move. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Catch made by the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
And the Demon Deacons lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's that defense shifting again. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game, and we're in the first half.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Touchdown, Wake Forest. This passing game is on fire today.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Mountaineers will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barnes. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. He'll toss it to the back. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
What I'm seeing, you just know that before the offense ran out onto the field with this lead, the offensive coordinator and the running back coach said, guys, hold on to the football. We cannot afford to put it on the ground, and that's exactly what they've done. And now your opponent's got a shot to get back into this game.
Now, it looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Mays.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Hernandez. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Defense is coming after him. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Claiborne. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of.
Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now.
Well, that's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Wake. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Bringing it out, it's Hamilton.
Returner is tackled down at the 17.
And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The defense has got it. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Well, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Trying to find some room. It's White. Gets the first and still running. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barnes. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. Wake Forest sends the offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. This time it's complete. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. First down, looking to throw the football. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Man, that's how you respond after giving up such a big play through the air. The next play, you get after the quarterback, make some adjustments, and come up with a nice sack.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
They'll run it from the gun. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Now, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw. It's Henderson. Looking right. This one caught. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's reeled in. It's Barnes. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Mountaineers will try to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. There's contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Henderson. Throwing for his running back. Caught over the middle. It's White. Here he goes. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, West Virginia. That's a crucial response with this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Bringing it out, it's Barnes. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He finds some space. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Try to run it with the option. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. On the defense finally will get him down, and that sack will end the third period. Well, Kirk, Wake Forest has the lead here. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great gain on the play.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's in the clear. The 10. Touchdown, Mountaineers. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barnes. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Second down play coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Claiborne. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he has delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP of the national title.
Working clock with the ground game. He's brought down out at the 46.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The Demon Deacons have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
He lets it go on the move. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to chuck it again. Catch made on the left side. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Scanning the field, it's Henderson. The short completion of the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for a man. Grab down the middle. It's Barnes. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, the hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's White. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. He throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on third down. And now a fourth down decision coming up.
Great decision by the quarterback. Keeps him in field goal range, and if the throw isn't there, don't force it and risk the potential pick. Live to play the next down and get points when you can.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Punt over the middle. It's Barnes. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for it here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. It's a short return. They make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense. West Virginia offense is back out on the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Nice grab. It's White. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Pass complete on a crosser. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the...
And they will score! Touchdown, West Virginia!
Chris, they did what they had to do with his touchdown here. Now, with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
Set up for the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Seen able to corral that one, and that should just about do it. The offense can kneel down and wrap up the victory. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Oh, and he very nearly threw a 4th interception today. He's going to set up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The pass rush closing in. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Oh, they've got him. A fourth down sack and a turnover on downs. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Back to pass. It's Henderson. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a late deep shot. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. For the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation